Hello and welcome to Young Turks, India's longest running show on entrepreneurship. I'm Shireen Bhan. This week we bring you a very special show in partnership with Thai Delhi NCR. We're calling it Tie the Knot, a first of its kind presentation on Indian television where 5 startups are battling it out to raise funds from some of India's top VCs and angels. You'll see deals being struck and startups walking away with over 2.5 crore rupees in funding. So if you wondered what it takes to clinch a deal and how things can sometimes fall apart at the very end, you must stay on with us over the next 30 minutes. Over 80 plus companies applied for Tie the Knot. These were narrowed down to the top 9 finalists from across sectors. After prospective meetings with investors in the morning, followed by one-on-one mentoring sessions with Deep Kalra and Alok Mittal, the top 5 teams were ready to pitch and raise some serious funds. And it was time for lights, camera and action. Each team got under 10 minutes to make their sales pitch to the country's hottest venture capitalists. The highlight of the pitch was the open negotiation with VCs cutting checks on the spot and companies being forced to make a decision within minutes. So let's get right down to all the action from Tie the Knot.
Hi, I am Anshul. I am co-founder of Happy.
I am Varun. I am co-founder at Happy.
Happy is India's first social payment platform that enables you to pay your friends, colleagues or anyone by just using your mobile phone.
And we believe we will win because we are making even payments a happier experience.
We are looking to raise 50 lakhs today.
In our day-to-day life, we transact a lot with our friends, family, colleagues or anyone providing a service. After a dinner party with friends, when we are splitting the bills, I don't have enough cash in my wallet. So me and Anshul, being the smart people of the country, started thinking of a solution. And we realized every person does have a mobile phone. So why don't we empower the mobile phone to work as an ATM from which I can just send and receive money at my fingertips.
If you look at the space, Airtel Money and SBI MobiCash are our biggest competitors. But Happy stands apart because Happy is bank agnostic and network agnostic. So when we analyze our data today, we have more than 40,000 registered users who have done 56,000 transactions and we have achieved month-on-month growth of greater than 100%.
Which of you has got that sort of intent to lead?
Varun leads marketing for us, right? So yeah, he has that.
Varun leads marketing, he talks technology, you leads technology, you talk marketing.
How much is the user acquisition cost versus your margin? What margin you make on per transaction and user acquisition cost?
Total revenue is 2.5% around on an average.
So 40,000, only 12% are active users. That means you're talking about 4,800 people out of the 40,000. That's a huge decay rate.
So they've done the transactions more than one.
How many secondary cash loads do you have?
Okay.
I mean, we do not have that number right now, but
Okay, out of the 56,000 transactions, how many of them are actually revenue generating transactions for you?
out of 56,000, I guess 50,000 or so. 50,000.
Question is, how many times the second time a person is uploading his product, uploading his cash? Right?
So far we have transacted worth rupees 15 lakhs and actual our revenue is 2.5% of 15 lakhs.
So your revenue is 10,000 and you're asking for a pre-money valuation of 5.25 crores.
We launched just 4 months ago. So when we entered TLS, we were valued at 1 CR. Then we did not have the product ready. We launched after 2 months. Then we have a user base. We have a little validated model right now. We did not have any
validated model with 10,000 rupees revenue, no second time load data, and you are saying your valuation has gone up from 1 crore to 6 crores? 6 months?
Why only raise 50 lakh? Because looks like you have a lot of branding to do and a lot of technology to iron out, and your numbers are also not straight enough as of now, apart from the licensing cost. So licensing, I am sure RBI will not be very easy on you.
We are looking to raise actually 1.5 CR, but for this forum, I guess the maximum is 50 lakhs. So
I think it's a little too early. And to me, the biggest red flag is you guys don't know your consumer engagement at all, right? And that to me in a startup which is 4 months old is a disaster.
As of right now, a little too early.
Let's make it a little interesting. Still, in a country like India, we do not have a mobile payment system, and many people are trying. So if these guys are trying, I would still back them. That's good, I think. I think maybe I'll consider investing in a small investment in you guys. Okay, it's just about 3-4 months back. You raised money only about at 1 crore valuation, and just 4 months time frame you're asking for 6 crore valuation. So I think that is something which you guys have to think about if you really want to. 50 lakh for 20%?
No, I mean.
At 20%, how many of you are willing to fund?
Maybe if Dinesh is willing to do 50 lakhs at 20%, is there an option for you to say, for them to pick up more cash in this round, for you to go down to 15% and you to add another 15% at a similar valuation, which means your round now becomes 1 crore at 30%. Would you like to step outside and discuss it?
Sure.
We'll give you 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I was thinking.
We earlier quoted 8% for 50 lakhs. I think we'll go to 10%.
And don't get hung up on the percentage. I think the way you need to look at it is that look at your valuation from the perspective of your future, business, right? We can structure it in such a way that you still have the opportunity to earn out the stake if you perform. This kind of opportunity you're not going to get again, I'm telling you.
1.5 crores for 33% of the company. Do you think that if you put in complete 1.5 crore, 11% each is okay?
I think I would still go for it.
How about you?
Though I don't have that.
I'll go for it.
I mean,
You don't have so much of time to think.
So we'll be in case it has some structure attached to it, as you said that if you
No structuring. No structuring now. No.
So that's what
that structuring was for 15%, not for 11%.
So we were actually looking for structuring.
So okay. Is 30% with 1.5?
33%, 33.33 rather. You can see which direction this is going in.
Okay.
So we'll do it.
Wow, good.
We're not expecting such a swift flow of deals, and on the stage reality show kind of thing, but with actual money. So we don't know whether it was a good deal or not, because we were expecting something else. But at the end of the day, we got the deal. That's matter.
I think this is the right stage to catch them, I believe. So that's the reason I was quite excited about it.
Good qualified team, and there were 3 of us who were interested in investing in. So we said, okay, fine, if there's Your Nest, Ivy Capital, as well as India Mart, that power of the 3 of us will actually help them demonstrate the execution capability.
Hi, I'm Neha Rastogi and I'm the co-founder of Agacha.
Hi, I'm Rahul. I'm co-founder of Agacha.
We're looking to raise somewhere around 3 to 5 crores with an offering of 25% equity. The solution that we're offering here is a portable ECG machine which is 60 grams in weight and as small as your credit card, or even smaller than your credit card, that you can carry anywhere in your pocket. It shows the ECG waveform instantly with the press of 2 fingers on your very own smartphone.
You can't call it an ECG machine. You're doing at best a single lead ECG, which is not a full ECG anyway. So at best what you can talk about is a triage. You can talk about, okay, fine, well, the lady said, you have a chest pain. By the way, majority of the heart attacks don't have chest pains. So I think you're giving a wrong impression on that.
But the idea is not to replace the conventional ECG machines. The idea is just to raise an alarm that, okay, there is an onset of something.
You can't have one machine which is an emergency machine which I'm supposed to carry in my pocket, being used by multiple people, 1. And 2, like PK said earlier, this is not an ECG recording machine. This is an emergency alert only. Right?
Yeah.
So let's not confuse this with ECG at all.
We want it to be like a thermometer which should be in
Every all over the place. I'm sorry.
Only thing is the market size is too small. 150 crore is the total market size. It's only an emergency device.
Okay, guys. Unfortunately, it looks like the panel's not proceeding today. You probably would be right on the business model, but I'm not there at all.
Again, I'm not bashing you, but why B2B?
Sorry to interrupt you, but